everybody. Good afternoon to our listenership and those of you who are viewing also. We continue to monitor the tropics at this time. This afternoon, the weather conditions in our Twin Island state continues to be nice, rather of epic of what we call a tropical day with plenty of blue skies and plenty of sunshine. There's not much in the way of showers, even though this morning we had a few sprinkles. That was it, and those little sprinkles were because of patches of low-level clouds and the availability of low-level moisture. Those are going to be with us on and on sprinkles in the next 12 hours into tomorrow. So you can expect to have overnight some light sprinkles. In terms of your tropical weather update on the wider tropical Atlantic Ocean, well, we are in the month of June. They said June too soon. We are still in the earlier parts of the season, yet we can tell you that we had so far three tropical systems. We had Arthur, we had Bertha, and we had Cristobal, all of which have been tropical storms in the Western Caribbean. Now we are noticing as of this afternoon, the National Hurricane Center has given a point number 2 on the graphical tropical weather outlook. That particular point is referenced at just about a few hundred miles east southeast of Trinidad and Tobago. The National Hurricane Center suggests that it will move it or it's associated with a tropical wave. The tropical wave will continue to move towards the west. But the next couple of days is not forecast to do anything much because it will be close to land, and as such, it would not be in what we call a friendly environment for tropical cyclones formation. But nonetheless, it's rather interesting that in the month of June so far, that the tropical Atlantic Ocean east of us have begun to show some signs of activity. And with that, we continue to monitor the tropical Atlantic. As we mentioned, that point number 2, which is X marks the spot just east of Trinidad and Tobago, is associated with a tropical wave. That particular area of disturbance will move on towards the west, and we are not forecasting any tropical cyclone formation out of that spot. Nonetheless, the Trinidad and Tobago area and the southern Windward Islands will see an increased cloudiness and showers and gusty winds overnight tonight into tomorrow. As it moves on towards the west, it will bring some copious showers of blessings to that particular area, and we are not expecting any wind damage, albeit that the rains can be moderate to locally heavy over the southern Windward Islands, Trinidad, and to a lesser extent Barbados. Number 1, the X marks the spot for number 1, as we're seeing it close to Georgia and South Carolina. That's in association with an area of low pressure. Forecast to move towards the north. It is not expected to do anything much at all, as you'll see that both areas are tagged with just about a 10% of formation, which is just rather low. For us, further out towards the Atlantic Ocean, even far west as far east, sorry, as Africa, that area continues to be rather quiet. And there you can see the tropical satellite at this stage. You're seeing some patches of low-level clouds moving by. Those patches of low-level clouds are indicative of available moisture, and the winds are bringing those patches of low-level clouds across us, which could give us some sprinkles at this time. So right now, the way out east remains rather quiet, and we're just looking at that little small spot down there in the southern area of the Caribbean. Not expected to do much. Back over to you, my brother. We continue to monitor the tropics at this time.
Well, news we're getting for the last 2 days has been good and refreshing news. You know, it's exciting when we have tropical storms, but it's an excitement that we can do without. So I'm happy that the weather is still remaining calm and behaving itself, and we hope that it will keep it that way for a long time. We know we can't rule out the law of probability. It says that this season is going to be an active season. So we're just enjoying it while it lasts.
While it lasts, we are just continuing to monitor and bring the updates as fast as we possibly can. At this stage, we're doing it once per day, even though the updates come out every 6 hours. We're only doing it once per day so that we can monitor the tropics. But when we get down into the season and it becomes more active and those boys start to roll over, I know that the
Absolutely.
general public would want to keep themselves abreast as to the
As you
weather.
know, most people are not concerned about the weather at this time. But
Which
when
is true.
those things begin to happen, they're going to be calling. When there's no update, when is the next update? But we'll be right here
That's correct.
waiting.
That's
So
correct.
thank you for
That's
coming
correct.
on again this afternoon. We're happy to have you. The information is very good. And
Great
may
stuff,
God
man.
continue to bless you.
Thank you so much and have a great
Have a
day
great
too.
evening.
Okay, bye bye.